before?
I didn't think they'd ever get on a strike.
If anyone else doubted that Bethel Park teachers were serious about striking, today they learned otherwise. Early this morning, the teachers had picket lines up at all of the district's buildings.
We ask that they not cross.
Of course, some people had to cross, the school district's clerks and administrators.
I don't see any big deal about that. That's my job, is to come here and operate this school district, whether there's a picket line or not.
You're not going to have your job just like the steel workers. You're not going to have your job.
One citizen didn't cross the picket line, however, but just shouted at the teachers from the street. Otherwise, everyone on both sides was extremely polite.
They show respect, and we show respect.
Instead of out picketing, the teachers were supposed to be here in their classrooms today, getting everything squared away before the students report next week.
We want to go back to school. After a while, you get kind of sick of cruising South Park and hanging out at McDonald's.
The school district will be open Tuesday. We will have to wait and see if teachers are going to show up and whether we will have classes in operation.
In Bethel Park, Phil Dawson, Channel 11 News.
Strike on our hands out in Bethel Park. But as Kathy Milton reports, no one is going to let a work stoppage get in the way of football games or band practice.
Just one day old, this strike by Bethel Park teachers has not yet had an opportunity for hope to die and bitterness to set in. As a measure of good faith, teachers voted today to continue working in their respective fall extracurricular activities.
That means that the band, the football games, everything done in the fall, the activities will continue.
Meanwhile, the picket lines will continue. Some of the teachers feel this strike may even be more difficult to resolve than the one back in 1979, when they returned to the classrooms and had to work without a new contract until 1981. Teachers complain the current talks never even reached money. They break down over concessions.
You do not negotiate by taking everything out that you have gained over the years. That's not negotiation.
They want to give us 6 periods a day. Presently, I'm burned out at the end of 5. If I have to go to 6, I don't know how I can keep the same quality of education going. But quality isn't their back, quantity is.
We think a longer day will have educational advantages to the students of Bethel Park School District.
This is the assembly room in the school district business office. Talks were held here yesterday and broke off yesterday afternoon.
Strike could drag on like the 44-day standoff in 1979. But Tom Steward reports this evening one group of students went back to school today despite the lack of an agreement.
The teachers stayed home, so did the younger kids, but somehow Bethel Park seniors still got their final year of high school underway.
I'm glad we're back. I think it's really important that we can get back and maybe be able to graduate on time.
School administrators substituted for the striking teachers, but many were out of practice.
For myself, it's been 6 years since I've been in the classroom. Some of the administrators longer, some not so long.
A shortage of instructors will force the school to send the seniors home at 12:30 each day. But the administration's move into the classroom still angered the union.
We're shocked that the school district would do this so soon, and it indicates to us that they're prepared for a long strike.
That's exactly what worries the parents of the 4,000 Bethel Park students still at home. Today, dozens of them begged both sides to settle the dispute.
We elected the school board to speak on our behalf. The teachers are paid by our taxes, and yet it is our children's education that is on the line.
Teachers did walk into today's bargaining session with suitcases, indicating their desire to negotiate nonstop. But the school responded to that offer less enthusiastically than the crowd.
I'm telling, unless the union finds some room to move, there's going to be a delay.
The seniors are back, but most of these classrooms remain dark and empty. There's still no telling when the majority of Bethel Park students will be back at their desks. Tom Steward, TV2 Eyewitness News.
Wow, and I'm so happy it's over. It's great to be back.
Great. Feels good. I'm so glad. We feel great, and we feel relieved that everybody's back, and it seems like everybody's in a happy mood, and we hope it continues.
In addition to high hopes and smiles, there was also a lot of confusion here.
Where'd you get your schedule at? They're on the table. They put us in alphabetical order. Oh, we got a homeroom.
I went to my homeroom teacher. He goes, well, we don't have a schedule or anything for you, so you have
$40,000 a year. The students began today to make up lost time. They'll have 174 days instead of the usual 180 this year. The school board will vote on the tentative agreement tomorrow night. Vicki Rogal, Channel 11 News, Bethel.